goes up and scores.
Thomas Lang making it go.
Back to Lynn. Lynn posts up. Down on the left wing of Laquona. He fakes the pass. There's a shot from way out front. Switch.
That's McGackey.
McGackey hits the tray.
So McGackey hit that tray. He immediately turned to the student section and acknowledged it.
Into Cheney. Cheney is stuck, but he double clutches and puts it in. Oh, my goodness. What great body control by Cheney.
You know, the beautiful thing on that play, he dished it down low to John Cheney. That was a great look by Ryan Brown. Team ball.
This is Dave Johnson, radio voice of the Washington Wizards. I want to tell you about an exciting sports store in Frederick. Play It Again Sports. That's right, Play It Again Sports is located on Buckystown Pike. If you're like me and you're tired of spending big bucks on sports equipment your kids will outgrow, head on down to Play It Again Sports and sell your old gear and then buy new or used gear. Whether it's lacrosse, football, hockey, basketball, soccer, or ski and snowboarding, Play It Again Sports has all your new and used sporting good needs. You can walk out with new equipment, money in your pocket, or both. Unbelievable. That's Play It Again Sports in Frederick for whatever sport you play.
We're all busy with plenty of commitments. That's why Anytime Fitness is the perfect way to stay in shape. From either home or work, Anytime Fitness of Thurmont is always close by, and they're open 24/7. They can tailor a personalized training program to fit your workout needs. Anytime Fitness can also fashion a membership and payment plan that will be flexible enough for your on-the-go lifestyle. You'll love the 24-hour co-ed fitness center with state-of-the-art equipment designed to sculpt and tune you into shape. And when you're away from the Thurmont area, your membership guarantees you access to any of the over 1,000 clubs worldwide. Visit us at 130 Frederick Road to start your program today. And now you can stay healthy anytime with Anytime Fitness.
Ready for the opening kickoff of this game. The kickoff goes to Frederick. The Cadets. Lady Cadets have possession of the ball here at courtside. Running up number 21. Rihanna Hall with the ball. Shot underneath. Partially blocked, and we have our first foul of the game here.
That was quick.
It certainly was. Now that's good.
Lions down number 2, Pete Burdenheim. Her first, team's first, to the line for Frederick, Jacob Burdenheim.
She'll be shooting 2 for our first opening foul of this contest. This is a front end there. I think she's back at the rim hard.
Number double 3.
And the second shot goes up, bounces off the rim, and controlled by Walkersville. He throws it. Player number 24 goes up and scores. That's Rose Babakar. So it'll be Walkersville ball at midfield.
Here, right here. Go!
Great shot. Bouncing out. Rebound, Walkersville has to make it forward.
Swing it, shuffle, get in it, shuffle, go!
This ball scrambled before Frederick comes up with it. And a violation against the Cadets. It'll be Walkersville ball.
Someone lost something.
Something on the floor there?
Yeah, it looks a piece of jewelry.
All right.
That was off a Frederick player.
There's no jewelry in basketball, right?
Check back hard. Check back hard. Check back.
All right, Walkersville's got the ball in. Driving.
Walkersville comes up with it. Wide open in the corner.
3-point.
No good. Short. Everything coming up short right now for Walkersville. Frederick has the ball and they lead 2-0. Run up court. Still Daniels goes up. Down on the right side. Cross-court pass. Shot from the top of the key. Too hard off the glass. Walkersville gets the good bounce. And the loose ball.
You man! Right there!
Now top. Julie Wallace. Megan Allen goes cross the body dribble. There's some help nothing there. No screen. Down in the corner.
A turnover by Walkersville.
So far, Walkersville looking a little tight out there in the court, man.
Yeah, they are, but they've also been able to pin the ball down on their end of the court the past few series. Frederick has had multiple opportunities to get a rebound and push it back, and they have either lost the ball or they've had their passes intercepted. And Walkersville's now doing a very aggressive defense. Oh, travel!
That's on number 5, Sierra Rowell, sophomore, and they'll turn it over to Walkersville now.
Ah, good shot.
She puts an actual right-hand soft touch to get the lines on the board. Knotted up to 2 apiece. Frederick with the ball. Underneath. Turn, spin, shot. Good strong move.
Into the game for the Lions, number 15, Sophia Bowers. Number 30, Megakiki Ali Gucci. For the Cadets, number 23, Michaela Daniels. The assist from Michaela Daniels.
Oh! Block.
Don't stop and pass.
Number 23, Michaela Daniels.
Don't throw the ball back to her.
Right in front of the scores.
Ooh!
Good defensive pressure by the Cadets here
Set it up.
to keep this going. Runner, no good. Put back is good. Half down by the Don't press.
Now you got the middle. Now you got the middle.
Drive straight up, pulls up 2
Off the glass.
On the run, Julie Wallace takes it down. Good ball movement there goes forward. Nixon, loose ball. Comes up with it. Here comes Keene. India Keene on the run. Has the ball temporarily stripped away, but goes back. Puts it over the wide open shot.
Trap.
They had full court pressure, time out on the floor, full court pressure, and they were able to capitalize, Williams.
Yeah, the Frederick Cadets have now kind of flipped the script. They're now being very aggressive, full court press trapping defense, trying to keep them from getting to the other side of the court, and they're creating turnovers, and they've opened up a 13-4 lead.
It was out of nowhere. That was a quick jump out front, wasn't it?
Yeah, they just suddenly found their defense, and they were able to force the Walkersville Lions into a series of errors.
All right, both teams are coming back out on the floor now.
Let's see what they do.
Both teams out on the floor. Here we go. Inbound to Walkersville. Number 24 brings it up. Stolen away. Number 5 has it. She goes up with the right-hander off the glass. And that's Kirsten Linthicum with the basket. Walkersville brings it down. 3-player trap. She gets it out of there. She gets caught in the trap, gets over to Bernardoni. And once again, here come the Cadets on a steal to McDaniels. Blocked. Bernardoni got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Okay, the Cadets will inbound from their own forecourt. Substitution, Megan Allen to the game now. Sophia Bowers comes out. India Keene with the ball, inbound. Spin move, shot, no good. Loose ball tipped away, and we've got an over-the-top violation on the Cadets. That's on number 21, Rihanna Hall. That'll be her first personal, and Walkersville will get the ball. And again, Cadets are going to that very aggressive full-court pressure now.
Yep.
The trap press. Walkersville needs to break that trap. And they do.
Oh, yeah, yep. And they did.
Stolen out of bounds. That was a dangerous but gutsy move by Michaela Daniel as she gave up her body, hurtling herself into the crowd.
Her coach caught her. Literally, her
own coach, Ashley Bush, caught her.
Yep.
Let's see what they can do. Walkersville to inbound. We've got it. There's the inbound. Underneath, shot, no good. Loose ball.
Too hard.
Rihanna Hall with the rebound. She goes left, right. Crossover dribble. Brings it up court. Bounce pass to Daniels. Daniels on the right wing. Dribbles off the screen. Tries to give and go. Bernardoni says no, nothing having. She tipped it away. Daniels down the left side. Rihanna Hall shoots from deep. No good. Bernardoni with the rebound. Takes control of it. Looking for help. She pulls up her dribble. And it's knocked out of bounds. A lot of contact going on out there, William.
Yeah, they're letting them play as long as it's not knocking somebody over or grabbing. They're letting them play.
Yes, they are. So it'll be Walkersville ball. They'll inbound from half court. We've got a whistle. 5-second violation on the inbound, and that was bound to happen.
Yeah. Yep.
It was getting harder and harder each time for them to get that ball in.
Well, they're trapping on the inbounds, not just in the backcourt, but on the side courts as well. They're trapping left and right. As in
There's
Frederick
a shot from Rihanna Hall nails a long three-pointer, and Coach Rick says, that's enough. I've seen enough.
It's time to take a timeout and break the momentum, yeah.
We got to do that. That's a good time. We'll take a second to call our own timeout. Step aside. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
I can hear you. It just came on.
MedOne Pharmacy is the largest locally owned and operated pharmacy in Frederick County. MedOne Pharmacy has 4 locations in Brunswick, Emmitsburg, Middletown, and Thurmont to provide you with convenience, experience, service, tradition, and value. MedOne Pharmacy. Check out their website at med1pharmacy.com. That's MEDONE pharmacy.com today. Or for more information, call them at 301-271-2223.
MedOne Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of Frederick County Public School athletics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Walkersville has the ball and down by 14 points. So just a impressive first period performance here by the Lady Cadets.
And here comes the trap again. All right, they're trying to get through. They're still stuck in the backcourt. They better hurry.
One thing you never do is give up ground, and they did it twice.
Yep.
Back around the perimeter.
They're playing a very aggressive man defense.
Yeah, and they're going to get the fouls, too. I mean,
all Walkersville has to do is not buy into it, settle down, relax, and make them they're going to get the hustle fouls right now. Because
all they got to do is just start driving in. They'll get the fouls on this man coverage.
Absolutely.
You bunch them up and then drive against them, and you'll get those kind of contact fouls.
Megan Allen gives it to. There's a shot by Allen, no good. Rebound, Rihanna Hall. Hall has it. Kirsten Linthicum has it now. Kirsten shoots from way out. Bam! Her second tray of the game. She threw that up from her hip.
She had to get the power. Oh, stolen. Let's see. She's on her knees. We got a foul on the floor.
Yes.
Who's it again?
It's going to be on number 24, reaching in. Unless it was yeah, they called a traveling violation before the reach-in. So no foul. It's a traveling violation on the player on the floor. Walkersville now down by 17. Has the ball. Wide open down court. Beautiful pass and a
nice
score.
Shot.
Number 2, Bernardoni, broke loose, got behind the defender and down court. And there, Cadets come right back and score.
Here comes that full course press on the trap again. Can they move forward? There they go. They got it over
but
the
there's
line.
all kinds of contact and no whistle down there.
Yeah.
I can't believe how much contact we're seeing. There was contact
there we
right
go.
there's a whistle finally. No.
Offensive foul. Called an offensive foul against Walkersville.
Oh, these referees better take control of this game or it's going to get messy here because a lot of contact on the floor right now.
Yeah, there is. I mean, you can let them play, but you don't want to let them play too much.
All right, out front, number 21 has the ball, top of the key. Rihanna Hall drives off the screen, dribble drives back, stops and shoots. Hits the back of the stanchion
on the back
out of bounds.
Yeah.
Walkersville ball. There's the inbound. Inbound to Megan Allen. She drives right up
through
court.
the press.
Fires across court.
Trey.
Shot from Leaphorn line. Nothing but net. Swish. Amia Banks gets into the game finally. Their leading scorer puts 3 on the board for them and breaks that drought.
Yeah.
Sumai Williams goes to the hoop. Left-hander up, no good. Gets caught under the bucket a bit. Here come the Lions trying to work it out. Shot, no good. Right at the buzzer, no good. So that's it. At the end of 8 minutes action here at Frederick High School, the Lady Cadets, Frederick Lady gets 23, the Walkersville Lady Lions 29. We'll take a break and be back for the opening inbound of the second period.
It's that time of year again at Gettysburg Auto Auction. Tax season is upon us, and we need additional inventory to pack the lanes this Thursday night. If you're a new or used car dealer looking to sell your leftover inventory or just a private individual, try this little auction where the prices match the big guys, and fees are the lowest of any auction in the area. And don't forget, it's the first sale of the month, which means Gettysburg Auto Auction is having their absolute in-op sale, where certain vehicles will sell with no reserve price. Gettysburg Auto Auction is the home of the exclusive bid drive-by program, where you get to drive your car before you buy it. Combine that with our outstanding customer satisfaction record and our low fees, and you're guaranteed an extremely positive car buying experience. Also, if you miss Thursday night sale, stop by on Friday for the Friday leftover sale. Any vehicle still available can be test driven and bought on the spot. Gettysburg Auto Auction is located on Route 15 at the Maryland-Pennsylvania line, the Steinware exit. For directions and assembly of incoming vehicles, visit GettyAutos.com. Gettysburg Auto Auction, the little auction looking for additional inventory for this Thursday's sale.
All right, here we go. Back in action here. There's a shot from top of the key. No good. Ball up in the air. Rebound, Frederick. Frederick comes on the run. Kirsten Linthicum with
Stolen.
it. She loses. Stolen. Here comes Frank Walkersville the other way. She goes up with the left-hander off the glass and scores. So just that fast, number 24, Amia Banks starts to get into the game.
She's their leading scorer,
She's
right?
got 5 points now. They trim the lead to 12. 23-11. There's a shot by Daniels. No good. Rebound Walkersville. 2-on-2 run. Here they go. Bounce pass stolen. Stepped on the line. That was Kristen Linthicum, the little hustling guard for the Frederick Cadets. It'll be Walkersville ball in front of the crowd there in their forecourt.
Yeah, they're definitely not calling a whole lot of fouls. There's only been 4 fouls called this entire half.
Allen with the ball. Inbound to Bernardoni. Behind the back dribble. Pulls up. Fires it out to Julie. Julie drives off the glass. She shoots and she's fouled.
2 shots.
Julie Wallace will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And Julie, the last time she played this Frederick team, got her front tooth knocked out when she was tripped accidentally and fell flat on her face.
Yep. And, also, the offense is averaging 52 points a game. So they're way down on their production in this game.
Oh, yeah, and obviously so, because look at what the full court press is doing to them right now. It's really, they've had 4 or 5 scoring opportunities, they being Frederick, off of the full court steal.
Yeah, Amia Banks is averaging 12.1 points per game, so they got to get her more involved.
Wallace misses the second one, and it's rebounded by Frederick as Linthicum brings it up and passes over to to Daniels, Michaela Daniels. They try to go backdoor. She spins, turns, double pumps, and there's a foul. So Banks is going to get her first personal, and that's going to send number 24, Rose Bubakar, to the line to shoot 2.
Frederick is currently riding a 10-game winning streak.
Yeah, they are.
And Bubakar is...
She misses the first one.
She's averaging 9.5 points per game.
Yeah, she had a game-high 12 points against Tuscarora last week.
Mm-hmm.
She misses them both. Rebound, Walkersville. Allen brings it up, calls the play. Wants some help on the left side, nothing there. She spins and turns, works it around right. Hands off to Wallace. Wallace pulls up the dribble, looking for help.
That's a lot of contact.
Wallace down in the corner. Trapped, she shoots, no good. Loose ball up in the air, rebound, Frederick. Bubakar with it, brings it up court. Now we've got a whistle. Traveling violation. That's on
13.
India Keene. As she picked up she didn't put the ball on the floor quick enough on that first step. Walkersville to inbound. Frederick leading 23-12 now.
There goes that trap again. There they go. They managed to get around it.
They did a good job that time of breaking it.
Oh, and they almost
a lot of contact.
That's
Oh,
my
goodness.
contact.
She was knocked to the floor with no whistle.
How is there no whistle? The ref was right there.
I am not sure I understand.
Now the coach is starting to get irritated, and the ref is starting to look him off, so I understand the coach is frustrated, but he better be careful before he gets a technical.
There's the inbound. Shot from the top of the key, short, air ball. There's the crowd. Frederick ball now. So Bubakar will inbound. She inbounds to Keene, who brings it up slowly. Daniels has it. No, Keene has it. Over to Daniels now. Daniels drives the lane, pulls out, flips it out. Linthicum shoots. My goodness. That girl is deadly from that spot on the floor. Wow. The right side above the arc.
If she's allowed to sit there, she'll train it every time.
She camps out on that spot, and now there's a steal.
Now they get a foul.
And no step on the line, no foul.
Oh, really?
She stepped.
Nope,
they did call a hand. Call the line.
Lions foul number 1.
Of course, on Walkersville. He called the foul on Walkersville.
All right, 26-12. Frederick with the lead and the ball. I'm not sure we had a whistle. The inbound apparently wasn't ready. Here we go. All right, inbound to Daniels. She brings it up slowly. Keene has it. Drifts right.
Yeah, they weren't going to let her shoot
Lobs
that
it
three
in.
that time.
McDaniels shoots and scores. I keep calling her McDaniels. It's Michaela Daniels.
Yeah.
Back the other way, Walkersville gets it back in.
Turn around, girls.
Ali Gukoye with the quick transition bucket. Daniels fires it underneath off the fingertips.
Out of bounds.
Of Bubakar, it'll be Walkersville ball. 4:55 to go in this half. Cadets lead at 28-14. Inbound. Bernardoni fires it. Skip pass across court. Baseline drive. Wallace goes around, loses the ball out of bounds, and a turnover. It's off a Frederick player, so I believe it's going to be Walkersville ball.
Yes, it is.
So Bernardoni inbounds to Wallace.
Underneath.
Back to Bernardoni. She fires it out. Had the opportunity. She was right there underneath. Behind the back dribble. Pulls up. They got to take a shot.
3-point.
Partially blocked.
Short. Yep.
And there's a jump ball. The possession arrow goes to Frederick. 28-14. Frederick with the ball now. Bernardoni drove through that baseline. All she had to do was just lay it up.
Yep.
And she flicked it back out. And that's not because she's not travel. That's not because we had traveling violation on Keene, but that's not because Bernardoni doesn't want to shoot. It's because of the intimidation factor that's going on right now underneath, and that's
there's a
the
ton of
physical
contact.
strength of this cadet team underneath. Off the glass, loose ball up in the air, good rebound, put back, shot blocked underneath, no whistle. There we have it. Out of bounds, Walkersville ball. Walkersville to inbound. Underneath, Ali Gukeya goes up left-handed, can't make it. She steals the ball back after the rebound by Frederick.
They're letting a lot go.
Wallace from the corner drives baseline, tries to get it out to Ali Gukeya, and does. Off the glass,
almost.
No good. Loose ball rebound, Frederick. Here comes Daniels. She bounce passes to the corner. Shot from the corner, short. Ali Gukeya with the rebound. Outlet to Bernardoni, up in the air. She lobs it in to Banks. Banks has her shot blocked. She's knocked to the ground.
And no foul.
No foul.
I don't understand this at all.
Now Washington, number 15, Savannah Ranger.
Bernardoni to inbound. Underneath, Ali Gukeya. She has the ball stripped away and out of bounds.
Yeah, but the amount of contact that she was driving in.
She had 3 players on her.
Yeah.
Walkersville in trouble. They finally bounce it in. Shot and a miss. Loose ball up in the air. Rebound, Frederick. Here comes Frederick.
Here we go.
Daniels backs it out. Holds up. She dribble drives. Goes up. Has her shot blocked. A lot of contact there.
Yep.
Outlet. Down to Bernardoni.
Triple.
She shoots 30-footer and gets the 3. They finally break that 14-point lid, which has been on for about 2 minutes now.
Yeah.
Walkersville scores. Brianna Hall fires it down to Daniels. Daniels shoots and nothing but net. They trade threes at both ends of the floor here with 2:32 to go in the half. Bernardoni looking for help. Back over to Allen. Allen asking for help. She gets it. Sophia Bowers brings it out. Drives off the screen. Stops. Looks. No pick and roll there. Back to Bowers. Bowers goes right. Bounce pass out front to Ali Gukeya. Timeout. Walkersville.
I got to tell you something that I'm seeing here.
What's that?
Frederick is a slightly bigger team physically. All their drills are slightly bigger than Walkersville.
They're heavier.
Yeah.
Not
and with
taller.
Yeah. Well, they're
Stronger.
Yeah.
Stronger would be the word.
Yeah. And Frederick is taking full advantage of all the contact that they're being allowed to have.
Yeah.
To totally intimidate Walkersville.
And Walkersville's missing a lot of shots because they're experiencing a lot of harassment under the basket, and they're tentative.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of contact that's being allowed is...
So what do you do when that happens as a coach? What do? You tell your players, fight back.
Yeah, exactly.
And it works both ways.
Yeah.
It has to.
You got to
start
getting in there.
If they're going to let it be a physical game, then you have to out-physical the other team.
Yep, you're going to have to start playing more physical. And
right.
I'm not sure if Walkersville's used to playing that.
Well, they're not, but they're going to have to be because they got some strong girls on this team.
Yeah.
I've seen them play physically. Coach Little can prepare them.
So we'll have to see what kind of halftime adjustments
All right,
made.
Frederick has the lead, 31-17, 2:08 on the half, and they will inbound Walkersville.
Gotta take a shot.
Nah, she didn't get it off at the buzzer. Allen, her bench was yelling at her 5-4-3-2-1.
Yeah.
You probably heard it. But Allen chose to drive, and that wasn't enough time for her to get to the basket. So they turn it over on the 30-second shot clock.
Yeah.
I would get mixed up with boys basketball, which just added the 35-shot clock this year. So here comes number 13. Keene brings it up over to Daniels.
Almost stolen by Walkersville there.
Walkersville gets a hand on it, but Keene gets it back. Now another almost gets a hand on it. Loose ball on the floor, fired out there. A baseline drive, no good. Loose ball on the floor. Frederick comes up with it. Keene drives, fires it up, shot.
Not quite.
No good.
Rebound.
Loose ball put back. We've got a whistle.
Who'd they call?
They're going to have a shot. There's going to be a shooting foul.
On 2.
It's going to send Natalie Washington to the free throw line.
And the foul's on Bernardoni.
That's Bernardoni's second personal. She makes the front end. Substitutions now as Wallace comes back into the game, as well as Banks. Amia Banks back in the game now. As Coach Little gets his scores in there for the last minute, 31 of the half. Hard off the glass, no good. Rebound, Walkersville. Bernardoni brings it up. Fires it across to Allen. Allen drives right. Goes back left. Shot from the top of the key.
Got it.
Banks is getting her rhythm now. She's got, that's her second 3 of the game.
Yes.
I believe she's got 10 points. Daniels has it. We've got a whistle. Traveling violation. That's going to go on number 5, Kristen Linthicum.
8 points for Banks right now.
8?
8 points.
Okay. So I gave her 1 goal too many.
I've got the Walkersville score table right over here.
You're cheating.
Yeah, I'm cheating. I'm looking over.
All right, here we go. Walkersville with the ball. Wallace. They work around the perimeter. Ogulu.
They're still playing the
Bernardoni.
The man-to-man.
Looking for help. Wide open shot from the corner. Rims in and out. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Frederick. Here comes Frederick on the run. Linthicum has it. Crossover dribble. She goes left. Splits the defense and scores off the glass. Beautiful drive. My goodness, that was pretty.
Some of the Frederick girls are starting to get frustrated with the referees.
And there's a Walkersville turnover on a bad bounce pass in the forecourt. It was contested.
Yep.
Of course, Natalie Washington with a good defensive play will inbound. 34-20. 14-point lead with 20 seconds to go. Frederick will work for the last shot in this first half.
Here we go.
Keene brings it up, fires it down the corner. Linthicum back to Keene. Keene rifles it underneath, stolen by Walkersville. And there's the buzzer. So Walkersville denies Frederick a bucket, and I guess that's somewhat of a victory because they are down by 14. And we are at halftime, so We'll step aside for a short commercial break, come back with our first half stats, and much, much more for you. You're listening to AM 1450, and this is your source for the best high school sports in the region. We'll be right back after this message.
MedOne Pharmacy is the largest locally owned and operated pharmacy in Frederick County. MedOne Pharmacy has 4 locations in Brunswick, Emmitsburg, Middletown, and Thurmont to provide you with convenience, experience, service, tradition, and value. MedOne Pharmacy. Check out their website at med1pharmacy.com. That's MEDONE pharmacy.com today. Or for more information, call them at 301-271-2223.
MedOne Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of Frederick County Public School Athletics.
Darren Brown loved Ravens parties, except for one thing. People always brought appetizers and desserts, and, well, Darren felt inadequate. After all, who the heck knows how to make a bean dip anyway? I don't. So Darren decided to bring something even better. Raven scratch-offs from the Maryland Lottery. Now he and his friends have a chance to win up to $100,000 or even Ravens season tickets for 20 years. Take that, bean dip. Snap up a Raven scratch-off today, and please play responsibly.
Mount Airy Mattress is not about gimmicks. It's about sleep. They believe they can help you learn how to sleep better. Their family is dedicated to providing you superior service at the best price. That's why they'll donate a portion of your mattress purchase to your favorite charity. Shop at a place that truly cares about you and your sleep. Mount Airy Mattress. See for yourself. Stop by today. Located on East Ridgeville Boulevard, just off Route 27 in Mount Airy, or call at 301-829-8855. Mount Airy Mattress, your local sleep specialist.
If you own a business, you know that work doesn't begin and end with the hours posted on your door. Hi, this is Business Development Officer Mary Berry, and at Frederick County Bank, we understand that too. That's why we make business banking easy and accessible, anytime, anywhere. From BuzzPoint Merchant Reward and Loyalty to online banking, remote deposit capture to business courier service, Frederick County Bank, Frederick's true community bank, is open for business, anytime, anywhere. Contact me at 301-620-1400 and online at fcbmd.com. Member FDIC.
This is Dave Johnson, radio voice of the Washington Wizards. I want to tell you about an exciting sports store in Frederick. Play It Again Sports. That's right, Play It Again Sports is located on Buckystown Pike. If you're like me and you're tired of spending big bucks on sports equipment your kids will outgrow, head on down to Play It Again Sports and sell your old gear and then buy new or used gear. Whether it's lacrosse, football, hockey, basketball, soccer, or ski and snowboarding, Play It Again Sports has all your new and used sporting good needs. You can walk out with new equipment, money in your pocket, or both. Unbelievable. That's Play It Again Sports in Frederick for whatever sport you play.
It's that time of year again at Gettysburg Auto Auction. Tax season is upon us, and we need additional inventory to pack the lanes this Thursday night. If you're a new or used car dealer looking to sell your leftover inventory or just a private individual, try this little auction where the prices match the big guys, and fees are the lowest of any auction in the area. And don't forget, it's the first sale of the month, which means Gettysburg Auto Auction is having their absolute in-off sale, where certain vehicles will sell with no reserve price. Gettysburg Auto Auction is the home of the exclusive Big Drive-By program, where you get to drive your car before you buy it. Combine that with our outstanding customer satisfaction record and our low fees, and you're guaranteed an extremely positive car buying experience. Also, if you miss Thursday night sale, stop by on Friday for the Friday leftover sale. Any vehicle still available can be test driven and bought on the spot. Gettysburg Auto Auction is located on Route 15 at the Maryland-Pennsylvania line, the Skyware exit. For directions and assembly of upcoming vehicles, visit GettyAuto.com. Gettysburg Auto Auction, the little auction looking for additional inventory for this Thursday's sale.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Frederick High School in just a spur-of-the-moment game that we decided to cover because it's a makeup game from a January the 16th weather cancellation. They postponed it, made it up here tonight. Atypical Thursday night game, and poor Walkersville is going to have to play again tomorrow night. Frederick has a bye, but Walkersville will be playing back-to-back games.
So they're getting beat up here, and they're going to play again tomorrow.
Yeah, back-to-back games tomorrow night. So.
Okay, so but for the Walkersville scoring, we have number 2, Eve Bernardoni. Yes, so she's got 5 points.
Right.
And then Amia Banks has 8 points.
She's leading scorers on her team, 8 points.
And then here's one that I got corrected
Ali Bukoye.
It's actually...
She has 4 points.
Yeah, that's how it's pronounced. It's Indito Gukwe.
How do you know?
Because I had the scorer tell me.
Say it again.
Indito Gukwe.
All right.
That's what she
so
said.
on the other side of the equation, Kristen Linthicum is leading all of the Frederick scores with 13, followed closely by teammate Michaela Daniels with 12, and nobody's in foul trouble. So that's your wrap-up.
They haven't been calling fouls. You can't have anybody in foul trouble when they're not calling fouls.
How many fouls were called in that first half? Do you know? It was like five fouls for the total.
For the entire half.
Yeah, that's remarkable. Okay, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll step aside for another break. We'll be back. We're about 4 minutes away for the opening inbound of the second half. You're listening to AM 1450. My name is Michael Betters, doing your play-by-play. Joined here courtside, William Warren, color, and up top there, our videographer, Hollis Zimmerman, and we'll be right back.
Who do I perform for? I perform for all the awesome composers whose music deserves to be heard.
I perform for all the stagehands who make sure I never miss a cue.
I perform for our high school choir director who taught me to breathe from the diaphragm and sing from the heart.
Speech, debate, theater, music. The performing arts teach valuable life lessons that typically aren't taught in the classroom. They help high school students learn leadership skills that prepare them to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives.
I perform for Mrs. Evans, my high school debate coach, who has helped me become more confident than I ever dreamed possible.
This message presented by the Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association and the high school in your community.
Coach, I got a question for you. Who will you perform for?
Hi, my name is Sheriff Chuck Jenkins, and I want to tell you about a great new program on the radio, Law Enforcement Today. The difficult challenges that law enforcement officers face today. Law Enforcement Today is a program for officers, about officers and their families, providing cutting-edge information from real experts. Law Enforcement Today tackles an important truth that blue lives matter. Tune in Tuesdays at 5 p.m. for Law Enforcement Today, AM 1450 WTHU, and tell them Sheriff Jenkins sent you.
Hey, are you wondering how you are going to put dinner on the table tonight? If the answer is yes, then wonder no more. Northern Frederick has the answer, the Thermont Food Bank. In just 1 month, they were able to help 1,164 people. If you need groceries or other everyday essentials, just stop by the Thermont Food Bank, or if you're wondering how you can help, it's simple. The Thermont Food Bank welcomes donations, whether it be food, money, or your time. Whether you are volunteering, dropping off donations, or picking them up. Stop by the Thermont Food Bank.
The Thermont Food Bank is located at 10 Frederick Road in Thermont, Maryland, and is open Tuesdays from 5 to 7:30 p.m. and Fridays from 4 to 6 p.m. For more information, call 240-288-1865.
Face it, we live in a world where transportation is almost a necessity. But for some, it's out of their reach, and that's where you come in. Second Chances Garage is a local Frederick charity that takes your donated vehicles, refurbishes them, and gets them to families in need. They get transportation, you get a tax deduction, and a warm heart. So consider donating your unused car or truck to Second Chances Garage today. You'll find us on the web at scgarage.org or on your phone at 240-724-1919, because everyone and everything deserves a second chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, to Frederick High School, where we're ready for the opening inbound of this second half of ladies-girls basketball action here at Frederick High School. The beautiful new Frederick gym. Our first time here broadcasting from this gorgeous brand new gym. And Walkersville will have possession for the opening inbound of this second half. 8 minutes on the clock. 34-20, Frederick leads it, and there it is. We're back in play as the ball is rifled into Megan Allen. Allen goes left. Turns and crosses right. Bernardoni on the wing drives off the screen, pick and roll, straight to the glass and scores. So I'm sure Coach Little dialed that one up in the dressing room.
That's exactly what they need to do. They need to get aggressive, start pressing into the key there.
Simple pick and roll. Linthicum on the wing, drives left, goes straight up, sees an opening, goes up the crease, misses the layup, loose ball up in the air, hustle, Frederick gets it back. Michaela Daniels has it. She goes right, she drives the paint, goes right hand off the glass, and she's fouled. And she will shoot 2 from the free throw line.
They actually have whistles. And the first shot is missed.
Number 13,
Here we go. Shooting 1. Gets a good bounce. It kisses the glass and drops in. Nice roll on that one. Full court pressure now. Walkersville brings it up. Down in the corner, straight to the hoop, off the glass, rolls in and out. Over the top, Bernardoni loses it out of bounds. It'll be Cadets' ball. Frederick brings it up.
Come on, let's go. Play hard.
Keene has it.
All right, Walkersville's in a man defense.
Keene bounce pass underneath. Double clutch shot. And to the ground goes number 24 for the Lady Cadets. That's Rose Bubakar, who will shoot 2 from the free throw line. So just off the bat, I think Walkersville trying to match the physicality now. They've got 2 personals, 2 team fouls in this opening minute of action here. Bubakar gets the front end. Rose to shoot 1. Hits short off the front of the iron and bounces out. Rebound by Banks. Allen brings it up, gets trapped, manages to get out of it to Ali Guya. She drives right over to Banks. Banks goes baseline, pulls up, shoots the runner and scores. 36-22 now. 24, 36-24. It's a 12-point game. Frederick has the ball in the lead. High post out front. Loose ball stolen on the ground. There's a scramble for it. Walkersville comes up with it. She fires it too long and out into the hands of Daniel waiting in the backcourt.
Right there.
So they block out in the paint. The ball's caught, trapped, loose ball, stolen away. Frederick maintains possession. Walkersville not giving up anything in the paint that time. Shot from Linthicum, no good. Rebound, Allen. Allen brings it up. Left-handed dribble. Over to Bernardoni. Traveling violation. She takes the ball on the run, but can't get it to the floor before that second step.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be Linthicum inbounding from right in front of the Walkersville bench. Into Keene. Keene brings it up. Looking right. She dribbles right. Fires it back to Daniels at the top of the key. They set the pick. They both collapse off of Daniels, and she shoots. No good. Rebound, putback, no good. Third putback is good. So they get back-to-back 2 offensive rebounds in a row. Right.
Nobody was blocking out.
Right under the basket.
Yeah, but nobody was blocking out that time.
38-24, Frederick. Banks drives. Contact. She goes right hand and scores.
Still makes the basket. She drove through it. Yep.
There's a whistle on the floor. Timeout, Frederick, and we'll step aside for a short break. We'll be right back.
The Bible says there's pleasure in sin for a season. Then it comes to an end.
Billy Graham.
You can have a good time in sex, in getting drunk. I'm told, and I see it on television. They seem to be having a good time, but there comes an end to it. There's an emptiness to it. It leaves a void, and you never get enough.
And the Bible says sin leads to spiritual death. But it also says there's some good news.
God is a God of love and mercy. Not because we deserve it, but because what Christ has done for us on the cross. By the cross and the resurrection, God has provided a way for you to have peace and joy and happiness in your heart.
If you surrender your heart to Jesus, He'll forgive your sins and give you a joy that nothing can take away. Learn more at findpeacewithgod.net from the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
All right, Frederick has the ball. There's a scramble for it. Loose ball.
Jump ball.
Jump ball, that's right. So it was wrapped up. That one was a wrap-up between Ali Gukoyo and Rose Bubakar. And Frederick gets it on the inbound, and there's a block. And that one's going to go on Ali Gukoyo, draws the personal foul. That's her first personal. It will send Bubakar to the line to shoot two. Nothing but net.
And what actually got her is she kept her arms straight up until the last second, and she reached forward.
Right.
That'll get you every time.
Yes, it will.
If you stay straight up, they won't call you. But as soon as you reach your arms forward, they're going to get you every time.
So she misses the second one, but Frederick gets a rebound. The putback is no
Two
good.
Putbacks. Good rebound now.
Bernardoni gets it. They're on the run. They got a 2-on-1 break. Banks pulls up, and they call double dribble on Banks. And that wasn't a double dribble. What that was the defensive player, Keene, as she was flying through, got a hand in on the ball.
Yep.
And caused the offensive player to stutter it. Over on the left, Linthicum has it. Looking for the cutter. It's not there. They go up high post to Williams. Back over to Keene now. Williams high post again. She drives. Has the ball stripped away, gets it back. She's trapped in the corner. She gets away. Linthicum wide open in the shot corner. Pull up, drive on the run, and whistle.
And they called Aguye on that one.
That's going to be her second personal, and it's going to send one of the best free throw shooters in the county, Michaelia Daniels, to the line to shoot two.
The same thing. She leaned forward just a bit. They're going to call that every time.
Got it.
Two shots.
Andrews to inbound. Allen brings it up now. She goes right. Guarded by Keene. Lots of action, lots of touch. Trapped in the corner, stolen away by Linthicum. Linthicum goes right, up court, loses it, gets it back. Crosses center court, goes left hand. Off the glass, throws up a wing and a prayer, no good. Keene has it, she loses it. Bounce pass underneath, out of bounds. And it's on the line. So it'll be Walkersville ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just got another shipment of fresh pizza at the concession stand, so head on out before it is once again.
Walkersville head coach is getting extremely
Number 22.
frustrated. Yep.
Wallace inbounds. Wallace gets it back on the inbound. They split it. Good movement on that full court pressure. Bernardoni shoots the three from the corner and nails it.
Nothing but net.
So that transition worked well for Walkersville. Frederick still with a large lead, 41-29 here on the floor in the third period. There's a shot by Linthicum. It looked good, but it didn't go. Bernardoni with the rebound. She's got the 2-on-1. She pulls up. And then a body hits the floor. We're not sure who.
It was number 30 of Walkersville got knocked down.
There goes Banks, shoots the runner off the glass too hard.
There you go. Good putback.
Gakoyo hits it. Timeout, Frederick. So Walkersville manages to put 4 points on the board quickly.
It's now a 10-point game. They're crawling back into it slowly but surely.
Trims that
and they've become a lot more aggressive. They've been willing to commit some fouls to get things done.
Well, one thing I've seen them do that's different is they're not putting the ball on the floor during that full court pressure. As they move it up, they don't even bother dribbling it. They just pass it.
And that's
really
the way to break the pass.
Crisp passes down the court, never going backwards. In the first half, everything was backwards.
Yep.
And it's got to go forward, and you've got to break that press and that not only they break it, but they scored off of it.
Exactly. They're playing a whole lot more aggressive.
And that was all Bernardoni, of course, because she, without that 30-footer, that trimmed the lead substantially. Gave her 3 real quick. All right, 41-31, 10-point lead by the Cadets. It was
a 14-point lead, so they're slowly coming back.
But it's still a very impressive Frederick team coming out on the floor, the state champions. And they're owning their house tonight. All right. So in the backcourt, it'll be Frederick ball with an uncontested inbound into the backcourt. Linthicum brings it up. Left-hand dribble, crosses, goes right hand. Bounce pass. Daniels on the wing, comes out. Bernardoni backs off. Looking for the give and go. It's not there. No cutter. Driving off the screen all the way. Pass underneath, steps on the line, out of bounds.
And that was a very good defensive play by Walkersville to force her onto that line.
So now they go full court pressure and they'll rip the ball away, but there's going to be is it a foul or a jump ball? All right, foul. Number 3 gets called on the foul. That's Hannah Lehman. Walkersville trying to inbound. They get it into Banks. Banks is trapped. Bounce pass underneath. She throws it away down court. So that time they did what they want. They lost their composure, and Frederick capitalized on it.
Yep.
Daniels, top of the key, goes right. Drifting, looking, drives off the screen left, pulls up, shoots a wide open shot, and gets the roll. Again, full court pressure knocks the ball out of bounds on the Walkersville inbound, and Walkersville's still having trouble solving that equation known as the Frederick Cadets full court press. Down to Bernardoni in the backcourt. Straight on the run. Wallace has the ball stolen away. Jump ball. Possession error, Frederick. So after 2 scores, back-to-back turnovers by Walkersville gives Frederick a chance to cool off that little streak. Daniels drifts off the screen, shoots. Wide right. Rebound, Walkersville. Bernardoni has it down the left side. She picks up her dribble for no reason and fires it across court to Banks. Underneath, Ali Gakoya, she shoots hard on the glass and scores. And boy, there was a lot of contact on that one.
There was a ton of contact. But she fought through it and scored.
She did. She went strong to the bucket. 43-33. We're back to 10 points. Frederick with the ball. Keene drifts right, drives baseline, pulls up, shoots a 5-footer, bounces out. Rebound, Walkersville. Banks. Down to Wallace. Underneath. Stolen away by Frederick again with that good defense. Here comes Daniels on the run. She fires it over in the corner. Wide open shot. No good. Loose ball up in the air. Put back. No good. Rebound, Bernardoni. Walkersville has it. Ali Gakoya never looked down court. She had a wide open Banks. You have to look down court when you're at full court pressure. And there's a whistle. We've got a foul away from the ball on the wrist.
That was number 13 that committed the foul for Frederick.
Yeah, that's India Keene.
Yep.
We've got a substitution.
Got a few of them.
Allen comes into the game. Bernardoni takes a breather as well as Banks back in now. Wallace looking for help. 5-second violation on the inbound. That's the 3rd time this game that Walkersville has had trouble inbounding the ball.
Off the sideline.
On a simple play where you can go into the backcourt, you've got a couple hundred square feet of space back there in that backcourt to go to utilize. Daniels with an ankle breaker.
Yeah, that was a heck of a move.
She
Don't
pulls
pick
up
your dribble.
Misses
go.
the shot, and here comes Walkersville. Allen goes left. Down in the corner to Banks. Banks looking for help. Guarded by Watt. Oh, and there's a foul right there. Daniels gets the foul that time. As Banks hits the floor, and it's a 2-shot violation. Banks will shoot 2. 43-33, 8 seconds to go in the third. Takes her time, got it. Long, slow, patient.
I was beginning to wonder exactly how much physicality would be required for a foul.
She takes a while to shoot. She's got them both.
Yep.
All right. Here comes Frederick. Linthicum goes hard. Splits the zone.
Loses the ball.
Stolen underneath by Banks. Banks has it. Looking for help. She gets it, and there's the buzzer. So, at the end of 8 minutes of action in this third period, the Walkersville Lions managed to trim that lead down to 8 points.
8 points. Slowly but surely they're chipping away.
43-35. Frederick leads it. We'll be right back.
Holding, number 79, defense, first down. I'm also holding a party tonight.
Great call by the official. Looks like we've got another flag on the field.
Holding a Pepsi. Necessary refreshment.
Thanks to that Pepsi and the NFL. Welcome to the Fun Doesn't End Zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here. There's 8 minutes on the clock. 1 period to go, the fourth period. An 8-point game. Frederick on top, 43-35, and Walkersville will inbound. Wallace, for the inbound. She fires it into Bernardoni, knocked out of bounds. You see what they're not doing? They're not utilizing the back court.
They
have an entire back court to work with, and they're all bunching themselves up in the forecourt.
Exactly. Yeah, you got to send somebody back to clear it out. Maybe a couple.
Let's see what the call is.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Wallace to inbound, looking for help. She rifles it across the Banks. Banks can't keep it inbounds, and they lose it.
Overthrew her.
5th consecutive turnover on the inbounds for Walkersville. Into Keene. Keene brings it up. Daniels drives left. Bounce pass underneath. Stolen away. Walkersville's got it.
There you go.
Down to Bernardoni. She shoots from that spot. Short off the glass. She didn't square her shoulders up and set her feet. She was stutter stepping when she shot. Here comes Linthicum. She backs out. Now she drives base, goes up, shoots.
Foul.
Down the floor she goes, and she'll go to shoot 2. Kristen Linthicum will take a trip to the free throw line. 43-35. Her team on top by 8. Linthicum to shoot 1 now. Got it. So she hits the first one. On her 2-shot foul, she'll shoot the second one right now. Got them both. Back to a 10-point lead now for the Cadets. Walkersville inbounds it, and they break it, lose it, throw it away again on the full court pressure. Linthicum shoots the 3.
Way off.
No good, way off. Loose ball, and then we've got a step on the line by Daniels, and it's going to be Walkersville ball. Walkersville owning that paint underneath the basket, gets the offensive boards, but then Daniels just kicks that line with her right foot.
Here comes the press. Pass.
There's the trap, and they're stolen away again.
Oh, denied.
Walkersville gets it back. Bernadoni fires it down court to Allen. Allen brings it up. Cross court to Banks. Banks settles on that three-pointer. No good. Loose ball. We've got a foul. That's going to be on number 2. Bernadoni, her 4th personal in this game. And that's the 6th team foul against the Walkersville Lions in this second half. One more to give as Frederick inbounds with a 10-point lead. King brings it out. Down on the corner to Daniels. Bounce pass top of the key. Shot up in the air. Jump ball. So Banks got a clean block on that. And the jump ball goes possession error to Frederick. So it'll be Frederick ball from underneath their own basket with 6:47 to go in the game. Leading by 10. Deep pass in the back. Bounce pass underneath into the paint. She turns, goes baseline, loses it, throws it away to Allen. Allen fires it down court to Bernadoni. All the way down to Banks. Banks looking for help, spins, turns, goes baseline, pulls up, shoots a 5-foot runner, and scores.
The foul. 2 and the foul.
So Banks is going to get the 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Her first, team's third. Into the game for Frederick, number 14, Samaya Wade.
She earned it.
Washington. To the line for the Lions, shooting 1. Amaya Banks.
Amaya Banks to shoot 1 now.
Got it.
She's got it. She's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And more importantly, she's trimmed the lead to 7 now. Here come the Cadets. 45-38 on top. Daniels drives, pulls up, shoots, and we've got a foul. Two-shot foul. Daniels will go to the free throw line.
I believe that was on Megan Allen.
That one's on Allen, and that's her 4th. So 2 players in foul trouble now for Walkersville, Allen and Bernadoni. Daniels hits the first one. Michaela to shoot 1 now. Got them both.
All right, Walkersville's inbound, and here comes the press again.
It's Walkersville ball as the full court pressure is continuing to give Walkersville fits here. Into Allen. Allen throws it away. Daniels steals it. Linthicum shoots a 5-footer short off the rim. She gets her own rebound, backs it around. Frederick resets. Daniels shoots the 20-footer. No good. Rebound, Wallace. Wallace up in the air. Outlet to Allen. Allen brings it up. Allen to Wallace. Wallace drives baseline. Dishes it off backdoor and scores. So Ogulu was camped out in that backdoor spot. Wallace saw it and threaded the needle and got the bucket. And we've got a 7-point game again as we step aside for what could be one of our last breaks. We'll be right back.
A snowy, wintry bounty from the sky above.
That's Timberline Resort, located in wild, wonderful West Virginia.
It's heaven.
Call 1-800-SNOWING.
Or log on to timberlineresort.com.
That's Timberline Resort, located in wild, wonderful West Virginia. Glorious, fresh powder.
A snowy, wintry bounty from the sky above.
It's like heaven.
You're almost there.
Welcome back. 5:52 on the clock to go in the game. Frederick with the ball and a 47-40 lead. And there's the inbound to Daniels. Daniels brings it up the right side of the floor. Crosses the center line, hands off to Linthicum. Linthicum, top of the key.
Nobody's coming at the challenger at the top of the key. They're keeping their defense tight around the key.
We've got a whistle underneath. No basket. They call that on Wallace.
A hand check foul? Really? There's been a heck of a lot worse going on.
Wallace, number 22, fouls Daniels, and she shoots the first one.
Makes the first one.
18 fouls now on Walkersville, 3 on Frederick. She got them both. 9-point lead. Full court pressure. Walkersville gets it in. Down court to Banks. She brings it across midcourt. She gets trapped and gets it away. They work across to Wallace. Wide open baseline. She pulls up. Banks shoots from the perimeter. Air ball. Rebound Linthicum. Linthicum brings it up.
Walkersville is leaving their players with foul trouble in the game.
That's probably because they have to.
Yeah.
High post shot from the top of the key. Loose ball up in the air. No good. Out of bounds. Frederick will get it.
Yeah, substitution.
Allen comes back into the game. Wallace. No. Check that.
Bowers.
Bowers comes out.
Come back! Come back, Julie!
Stolen.
There's the inbound. Stolen by Walkersville. Out to Allen. Down to Bernardoni in the forecourt. She rifles underneath the Wallace. Wallace turns, goes baseline. Reverse layup does not go. Rebound Frederick. Here comes Daniels pushing hard. She goes straight to the hoop. Left hand after glass is good.
She was a freight train. She wasn't going to be denied on that one.
Down court. Wallace gets trapped but gets it out of there. Banks shoots the open shot. No good. Banks has missed 2 in a row of those. And we've got to travel now as Okoye Agwulu hits the floor hard. Tripped up accidentally. They call traveling on Agwulu. Frederick gets the ball. Back to an 11-point lead, 51-40 with 4:21 to go. Daniels brings it up. Drifts left. Roll shot on the run. No good. Rebound. Put back blocked. Loose ball on the floor. And a traveling violation called the other way now on Rihanna Hall. Walkersville ball. Inbound to Allen. Allen to Wallace. Back to Allen. Allen goes left. Breaks the trap. Skip pass to Wallace. She drives, goes up left-hander. Partially blocked. We've got a whistle.
14.
Fouls on Sumai Williams. It's going to send Wallace to the line to shoot 2.
And the Walkersville bench just got a warning from the ref.
I heard it. Yeah, Walkersville just got a warning from the referee. So we've got a shoe.
Yeah, that's got to get tied.
Breaking the action is, I think it's Agwulu. Has to tie her shoe. No,
Yep.
check. Yeah, it is. It's Agwulu. All right, here we go.
Nice.
Left-hander by Wallace is good. Into the game comes Ali Gukoyo. Wallace to shoot 1. Short off the front of the rim. We've got a lane violation. Julie will get another shot at it. One of the Frederick cadets had a foot in the lane on the free throw.
Yeah, she jumped in a little bit soon.
There it is. She made it. So now Wallace gets a rest, and into the game comes Sophia Bowers. Keene brings it up, midcourt. 9-point lead for the Cadets, 51-42. Daniels has it. Drives right. Linthicum shoots from way out front. Loose ball. Ali Gakoye pulls it up. Rifles it over to Banks. Banks drives across midcourt. Cross over to the left. Bounce pass across court to Allen. Allen looking for help. Gets trapped. She gets it out to Banks. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Banks gets tied up. Stolen by Daniels. And now we've got a whistle as Banks reaches in on Keene. And invariably, you see that happen when a player commits a turnover, they'll try to correct the wrong and make a foul in the process. And that's a double whammy.
Yeah.
Especially in bonus. Keene shoots one and makes it. So Keene shooting the one-on-one. Walkersville's in bonus. Keene extends the lead out to 10 now. As Oguwu and Wallace check back into the game. Keene to shoot one. Rims in and out. Loose ball on the floor. Scramble for it. Jump ball. Possession arrow, Frederick. No, check that. Possession arrow, Walkersville.
How much you want to bet we're going to see the press again?
Wallace to inbound. Into Allen. Allen goes straight up court with it like she's supposed to. Right hand looking for help. Back to Wallace. Wallace drives. Goes straight up with it. And she's fouled. So Wallace starting to, every possession that Wallace has had, she's taken it to the glass. Starting to draw the fouls out of the defense now.
And that was on Boubacar, Frederick.
Yes, but it's only her first. Left-hander kisses the front of the rim and then the glass and drops in. Wallace to shoot one. Got it.
Got it.
In the Keene now. Frederick has it. 8-point game. Daniels, top of the key. Back to Keene. Keene on the right wing, looking for the cutter. It's not there. She drives baseline, sees the seam, loses the ball. It's on the floor. Frederick gets it back. Daniels, she goes drive. Right-hander, no good. Rebound, Walkersville. Now we've got a whistle. It looked like a turnover underneath on Walkersville. I believe it was a line violation. It'll be Frederick ball. Here comes the inbound. Out to Linthicum. Keene in the corner. Daniels on the wing. She drives, pulls up, spins out, drives again, and now we've got a blocking foul on Banks. The crowd's not happy with that call.
Team is in the double bonus to the line for the cadet shooting two.
That's the 10th foul on Walkersville. Daniels to shoot one and one.
No, two.
Got it. Yeah, you're right. They're in double bonus. She's got two shots now. Got them both. Walkersville, inbound to Bernardoni.
Move.
Bernardoni back to Allen. Allen drives hard. Goes over to Bernardoni, and they break the press. Owuko to Allen. Wallace has it. She's been driving. Every time she gets it now, she draws a double team. Outlet to Owuko, and she scores, and she's fouled.
2 points and the foul.
Beautiful play by Agulo as she took it to the basket in the teeth of the defense and draws the foul to send her to the free throw line. 2:09 on the clock. Got it. So she trims the lead back to 7 now. With 2 minutes to go in this game, Keene brings it up. Keene on the left side. Daniels trying to fight through the screen, does. Back out front. They set. Daniels fires in the corner. Wide open shot from the corner. No good. Up in the air. Rebound. Put back. No good. Loose ball. Bernardoni has it. Allen pulls up. She's
Going
caught
backwards.
in the trap.
There we go.
She outlets to Wallace. Wallace brings it up. Over to Bernardoni. Bernardoni back to Wallace. Wallace drives underneath the Agulo, and we've got a turnover.
No, foul.
Oh. So Agulo is fouled.
And
she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two.
And that was on Williams.
No, I believe that was on Linthicum, and it's her second personal. Yeah, it was on Linthicum, her second personal. As Agulo misses the first one. Chidera to shoot one. Got it.
Got it. Now
6-point game. 1:34 to go. Watch for Frederick to work the clock now. Keene drifts, looks for the cutter. Not there. Out to Linthicum, top of the key. Linthicum drifts off the screen, bounce pass to the wing.
Yeah, they're working the clock.
Daniels on the wing. Daniels drives baseline, gets the trap.
Stolen by Walkersville.
Stolen by Walkersville. Outlet to Bernardoni. Cross court to Banks. Banks looking, wants Agulo, not there. She brings it across. Bounce pass. Allen goes over to Agulo. Agulo scores. 4-point game. 40 seconds on the clock. Daniel brings it up. She drives, and there's a foul. You could hear them yelling for the foul, but that was the wrong person to foul because Daniels has been lethal from the free throw line in this game.
Oh, someone fouled out.
So Bernardoni draws her fifth personal, fouls out of the game, gets a high five all the way down her bench as she comes out, and she'll be replaced by Sophia Bowers.
All right, so Bernardoni fouled out on that one.
Daniel gets the roll and makes the front end to extend the lead to 5 now for the Cadets. 41 seconds to go in this game. She got them both.
Walkersville's got to hurry.
Walkersville brings it up. Allen looking tentative, won't bring it across. There she goes. Down in the corner, Allen. Straight to the hoop, number 30, puts it up, no good. Rebound Daniels. And now we've got a whistle in the backcourt. Banks fouls Daniels. Wrong person to foul again. They'll walk the floor. Daniels will shoot. 2 shots now for Daniels.
And that's Banks' fourth.
This is, it occurs to me, this is a good playoff tune-up for both of these teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Both of these teams playing with the playoff intensity here. Very physical, very fast-moving game. And the referees are letting them play. So it's 57-50 with a timeout on the floor. 25 seconds to go in the game. Our last break, we'll be right back.
Peterson's Carpet and Flooring will find a way to help.
Located on the famous Golden Mile in Frederick, Peterson's is an exclusive dealer of the Mohawk Smart Trend carpet with DuPont Savannah, providing uncompromising durability and stain protection.
We'll find a way to help.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are just seconds away from the end of this game. It's been a hard-fought, good game. Walkersville down by 14 points at one time, managed to battle it back to within 4. Frederick, on a couple of really good steals, brought it back and padded the lead now to 57-50. They have a 7-point lead as both teams come back out on the floor.
This has been a good second half as Walkersville's made a game of it now.
Want to thank our sponsors, Frederick County Bank, Gettysburg Auto Auction, and MedOne Pharmacy for making this game possible. We couldn't do it without you. And we thank our great local businesses for helping us to broadcast high school sports here on the radio. As Daniels will shoot 2 from the free throw line. Nothing but net. So it's a one-shot foul as Walkersville brings it in. Oh, that's right. Over to Bowers. Bowers looking for help, gets it. Wallace has the ball. Wallace spins, turns, goes up, fires it out, and we've got a whistle, blocking foul underneath. That whistle is going to be on number 10.
And that puts Frederick in
Washington. Her first personal. 10 seconds on the clock. Wallace will shoot. From the free throw line. Left-handed foul shooter, Julie Wallace. Nothing but net. 1-1. She'll shoot the second bonus now. On the 1-1. 58-51. Frederick on top. She misses it, but we've got a whistle, another lane violation, so Wallace will shoot again, just like in her last time that she was at that free throw line. Second lane violation. Wallace will have a chance to make it up. And she does. 58-52. Frederick brings it across midcourt. And now we've got a foul. So it's a loose ball foul. It's going to send Jalen Montgomery to the free throw line
for 2
to shoot double bonus with 5 seconds on the clock. And her team up by 6. 58-52. Frederick has the lead and a player at the free throw line. Allen checks back into the game. Banks takes a seat.
She fouled out.
She did?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I see it. Banks fouls out. The shot is no good. Montgomery's first shot misses. So 2 players foul out in this game, Bernardoni and Banks, the top scorers for the team. She misses them both, but Frederick gets the rebound, and they maintain possession of the ball, more importantly, and that's it.
That's the game.
There's the buzzer at the end of 4 periods of action here at Frederick High School. The Frederick Cadets 58, the Walkersville Lions 52, in a hard-fought ladies varsity basketball game here live on AM 1450. We'll step aside, take a break, and come back for our post-game wrap-up in just a moment.